I'm always kind of experimenting with amps, but the rectifier has always been the one that's kind of been consistent, or always there.
Yeah.
On my rhythm tone right now, I'm using, this is my new favorite, one of my new favorite amps. It's a Voodoo amp. It's called a V-Rock, but it's they're one of the biggest amp modeling or modding companies in America, or the biggest one in America. And he brought this amp out to me, and I absolutely loved it. So it's
so you got to mod it as well, or
no? This is just original. This is it by itself. That's it by itself.
Okay.
I was using an Ubershaw, and I still love the Ubershaw, but I'm using a different Ubershaw with KT88s when I go to my lead.
Okay.
So rhythm is this and that. Bitier tone. This is kind of a warmer tone.
Yeah.
And when I go to lead, I'm coming through. I'm staying on the boogie, and then I'm also using the Ubershaw. Reinhold Bogner did a mod on that one. He calls it the purple mod, I believe, the purple haze channel. So this channel is usually clean. Now it's a lead channel.
All right. Okay.
And it's great. I was using this Two-Rock, which is one of my favorite amps of all time.
Yeah.
But something happened to it. I've got to get it looked at.
Right on the tour now.
On this tour,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
It's, the Bogner and the Two-Rock are two of my two favorite lead things. But my most recent toy is this Fractal Axe Effects 2, the second one. I've been using that.
Didn't expect that.
No, it's another thing that goes to the front of the house only.
Okay.
And he tucks it in with the Bogner, so my analog big tube sound is there, but this kind of gives it more of a. He just puts it in the mix to kind of spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
And it doesn't take it's just a rack space thing that adds a lot of color out there. So he says it makes the lead tone a lot more present, bigger.
Okay.
So I think it's a great tool. It's also used as an effects rack for delays and verbs. It's just got some of the best sounds. For a digital effects rack I've ever heard. So also when I'm going to lead, this is in the loop. This is the hand-wired tube screamer. Yeah. It's my favorite overdrive. I've had the Klon Centaur. I've had a ton of overdrives, and this one is to me. I did the shootout, and it's new. I've only had it a year. Yeah. But
it's not that old actually.
It's a really warm, rich tone. I love it. Sometimes I'll tuck the micro pog in there for a sub octave. Okay. For leads to thicken it up. Yeah. And then I use the T-Rex replica for delays. This is how I really came in contact with T-Rex.
With T-Rex,
I bought this delay and I loved it, and Michelangelo Badio brought me his overdrive pedal, and I love that one as well. So I asked him if I could get in touch with him and check out the other pedals, and that's how the relationship started. All this stuff here is just my monitors. I don't. We have a monitor engineer over here, but I monitor my own guitars.
That's very interesting. I think it's unique. I don't know anybody who does it on his own. So.
It drove me crazy. We had so many engineers come in and out that didn't really know exactly what you want, and you're constantly telling them. And I'm not the type of guy to be able to call out, turn up 4K, or I don't know how to do that. So I have my own mix here. This is the power amp for my monitors, the mixing board. I have effects rack for Verb on there. Okay. These racks, they pretty much set the delay between those speakers and these speakers for any kind of phasing cancellation. Yes, so that you have it all true sounding. Okay. Right. Okay. This here is another great find. It's the Tone Bone Headphone. By Radial, and what that does is it takes the load off of a head so it can be shared on a cabinet.
All right. Okay.
So instead of having to carry around 16 cabinets to have all the different tones you want, you can keep switching heads with this pedal.
Cool. Okay.
So that when I use that, it's when I'm going from rhythm to lead. This head and this head switch places on the cabinet. This head and this head. This takes over on the outside cabinets for my lead tone. But that's another thing about my lead tones. I keep it on the ground. I don't have anything in here that has anything to do with my lead because I don't like it hit me in the back of the head. You know, it sounds much warmer when it's coming.
All right.
below
Okay.
us.
Okay.
That is it for the rig. Yeah.
For the rig. Okay.
Yeah.